Hello and welcome back to Nate Davis Disc Golf coverage of the CCR Open at Burchfield Park in Holt, Michigan, brought to you by Great Lakes Disc. I'm Chili here with Josh Sywick. How you doing today, Josh?
Doing pretty good. How about yourself, Chili?
Doing good. Yep. Let's take a look at talk about Renegades Trail here.
All right, yeah, last round we were on River's Edge. This round we're on Renegades Trail. This is the opposite side of the park. It's a much more open course. A lot of big bomber shots, a lot of roped OB. Not quite as tricky as far as navigating, gaps off of the tee pad. It's really going to be on these longer shots, making sure you're placed in the middle of the fairway so you've got a good shot for, your second approach, or really just trying to get up there for the birdies. There's a couple of deuce or die holes on this course for sure.
Yeah, definitely. And here's a look at our players that'll be on the chase card. That was Tim Barham, Noah, and John Willis. And followed up by Scott Stokley. He's a well-known name there. Taking us into hole one. It's a big shot, right out of the gate. You want to get up around this corner. A lot of players will go high and fly it. Big hyzer shot. Definitely a difficult shot to get up here for the easy bird.
Absolutely. Very easy hole to par, very tough to birdie.
It's always a choice whether you're going to go high, low. I'm sure some players will play a roller maybe.
I'd love to see that.
Yeah. Oh, Tim looking stylish today.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, electing to go low here. Should get a little skip. Oh, yeah, good
It's going to be just outside of circle one there. Looks like maybe 60 for 40 feet, 50 feet. Another good low skip shot. Really pushes up there just to circle's edge.
We'll have a look at birdie. And here's John again. He was on our chase card coverage on round 2. He looks like he might be looking a little higher. Think he goes up around the over top?
Yeah, it definitely kind of looked like he was lining up that big hyzer. That takes a big shot, but it's definitely doable.
Yeah, it gives you a little more hang time. Get you around the corner.
You just got to be careful not to push the back edge of the green or the fairway so that you hit those trees. And looks like he executes it pretty well, but still comes up a little short. That's an unfortunate roll back, but like I said, should be an easy par.
Here's Scott. He's a long-time disc golfer here. He's been on the pro tour for probably longer than any of us playing.
He goes with the roller.
There we go.
Oh.
Yeah, just spun out a little early.
Yeah, curled a little early for him. You can see we've got kind of some wet conditions out here. Actually, about 2 o'clock, 2:30, we had some rain roll through, and we had about an hour rain delay coming in here. So we might have just a little bit of a drizzle, but most of the worst is past.
Yeah, that's good. Good that it ended. You don't want to be stuck in this rain just trying to play. This is
Oh, look at that. Tim putting it in from outside.
Yeah, this is a difficult course as it is without rain. So.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Ooh, nice putt. Yeah, what they call this, the bucket hat card or crew?
Yeah,
something like that.
Bucket hat crew.
Yeah, they all going with that theme.
Except for Scott.
Oh yeah, Scott's traditional baseball cap.
Come on,
classy. You're right.
Get yourself a nice blue bucket hat.
Yeah, he probably couldn't match his outfit. All right, hole 2 with the wall. This is a challenge to get over that. A big flight out here. You just want to play out into this area, setting you up for your second shot. As you can see from here, the basket is nowhere in sight. You need to fly one either left or right side. Traditionally, most players are going to come in through this gap and fly in on the green. Set yourself up. It's a birdieable par 4. just play it pretty consistent shots.
Yeah, as long as you get out of the gap here and are in the fairway, you should have a pretty reasonably open shot to approach the green.
Yeah. Yeah, this side of the course is definitely placement is key.
Yeah. Couple of good forehand shots right off the tee there.
Yeah. What do you think about the wall? You like it there?
I do. I think it's a fun little challenge there. I'm glad that it's been moved down to the height that it's at right now. You can kind of see the posts on the side. When the park put it in, they were like, "Hey, we've got all these extra bricks. We're going to build this wall, way up here, which is way higher than we had it designed for." Yeah. So at that level, it makes it less of a challenge to throw over and more of a just kind of a guide into the fairway.
Yeah, I like that. It was a lot harder when the wall was complete all the way up to the top of those. There you go. Does he get around it?
It looks a little inside.
Yeah, must have got caught up there.
Thought I saw some trees kind of tickle just on the edge of the green there. He might still have kind of a stab out of there. It's really thick in that middle area. Oh, and that's going... Oh, did that get around or go into it?
Oh, squeaks through.
Yeah. Scott actually electing to pitch the forehand anhyzer in there and executed beautifully.
Great shot. All right, Tim ends up in a good position there.
Mm-hmm.
Didn't see it on the catch cam, but
yeah, you can see that area there to the left of the basket has been cleared out. We took away a little bit of the bush that was up there. It was just too close to being in the circle. You could have a good shot up there and just not have a way to get to the basket.
Yeah, agreed. Yeah. Noah picks up the birdie there. Yeah, I agree. Having the bushes, I mean, a lot of players will complain about that. If you're inside the circle and you have no putt, that's pretty frustrating.
Yeah, absolutely. Our car just got a star birdie there. That was a great hole.
Yeah, they did a good job. All right, let's take a look at 3 here. 8-10, par 4. Pretty open here. Your first flight, you're just trying to get down past this short tee, put yourself in the open, set yourself up for your second shot. It's decent flight. You gotta throw a long one to get that easy 3, I'd say, but and then it comes in, there's a little pothole basket green, so it's sunk in here, and I believe there's OB wrapped around the back of the basket.
That is correct. Yeah, around the back and also left and right and all that tall grass is also OB, so keeping it in the middle is paramount.
He needs that to get out. Come on.
I think that's safe. I don't think he's flirting too bad with the OB over there on the right side. This looks a little turned over, though.
There he goes.
Great shot right up the fairway.
Yeah, that's what you want.
Scott electing to just go with a placement hyzer here, it looks like. Yeah, he's far enough away from those trees, he should be okay.
Noah with a nice forward play here.
Just don't skip out. Okay, yeah, he's good.
Yeah, that was a little deceiving. Yeah. He's got a nice big swing to his forehand, generating some speed there.
Clipped the top of that last little pine tree, though, kept him short.
Yeah, it's a little unfortunate.
I mean, these guys are still, 400, 420 away from the basket from back there?
Yeah, they didn't quite get out there where you wanted to be.
Except for John. John should be...
Yeah, he's inside 400.
Yeah.
Probably about 370 or so.
Yep. Gets right up there inside the circle. Great shot.
Perfect play. Just got to get around it. Yeah, he squeaks through there.
Got that last little tree, right in front. Got to have something in the way of the basket.
It's well positioned basket. I think utilizing this natural hole that was there, and adds a degree of difficulty when you get down there.
I like that about this course. Is a lot of the baskets they're either on a little bit of a mound or kind of Scott giving a really good run there.
Nearly gets it. Yeah, either on a mound or in a little pothole like this.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Makes it not so routine, just putting in a flat basket all the time.
Yeah, and it kind of eliminates the need for like the elevated baskets and everything. You kind of get the same effect. All right, great birdie there. Yeah, he's happy.
Mm-hmm.
Good sportsmanship there. And they're wrapping up.
Yep, tapping in some easy pars.
Tim with a little lefty tribute there. And this is hole 4. A little bit of a challenge off the tee here with the tree on the right. You're going to play a flex shot as a righty, hopefully putting yourself up in position. As a lefty, you're going to go big hyzer out and around most likely.
Seen some big forehands take that lefty route too, just pushing it wide and over everything and just trying to get down there on the green.
Yeah, it's a big pump to get around that tree on the left.
Oh, absolutely. And like a lot of the holes on this course, we've got some OB long grass here if you get off the fairway, but oh goodness.
Perfect shot.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like that. They kind of did like a USDGC layout type of setup.
Yeah, we just found that the course played too easy for these big guns if we didn't punish them for getting off the fairway.
Yeah. Yeah, then you'd see them. Probably some crazy shots where they're not worried about going OB.
Exactly.
Yeah, Scott, does he have the power?
He certainly does.
Yeah. Making it look easy.
Right. No, up the middle, the forehand, also a good play. Gonna skip right towards the bucket.
Yeah, puts him on the edge of the circle there.
And it looks like everybody's just about on the green. Tim's a little short, but see if he can this.
Yeah, just a bit shy.
Mm-hmm.
There's a good birdie. Is that like a Shooter McGavin there?
I was going to say the same thing, giving it the finger guns. It's like, it's right, you stay in the basket.
Yeah. 3 out of 4 getting birdies here.
Mm-hmm. Tim cleaning up his par.
Yeah, a little disappointed there, I'm sure, but
yeah,
we'll move on. All right, hole 5, 404. It's a bit of a carry to fly in on this green. Righty backhand shot is definitely the traditional route. Get up here, make it through these trees, and you'll have a look at deuce. Maybe some other routes in there, but I think that's the tradition.
That's the traditional route. I don't think I've seen anybody try to go, that wide left side and swing over everything. That's just so risky.
Yeah, it's getting grown in so much now.
It
Used
really
to be able
is.
to.
Yeah. But these guys are definitely getting in the certain and try to get a putt at this. Like, this is not one that you want to miss.
Yeah, definitely in their wheelhouse. Scott playing it way out.
He doesn't like it.
No. It's coming back.
It looks like it's going to be in bounds, but yeah, definitely not what he wanted.
Ooh, good shot.
Mm-hmm. Noah coming in just a little inside, but getting saved from some OB, I think, by those last little pine trees on the left.
Yeah, Tim sends a good one out there.
Yep, gets over that tree and hyzers towards the bucket. That should be good position. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he'll be happy with that look.
Ooh, sneaks it in there.
Yeah, good push off to get it all the way there.
Yep.
Looked like that tree was obstructing him a little bit.
Yep, I've been in that spot on this hole a couple times. That tree is like, it can be the one thing in the way of the basket. Good hit from Tim.
Yeah, getting that birdie. Yeah, I end up over here to the left side of the view right here under that pine tree often.
Yeah.
That's typically where I'm putting.
And that got cleared out a bit recently too, where there's some room under there where if you're trapped under there, you can take a kneeling putt instead of having to really try to just force your way through a bunch of grabby tree branches.
Yeah. Yeah, it looks like you guys did some work out here. It's looking great.
Thank you. Park's been really, really great about it.
That's good. Yeah. Hole 6. This is 1,001 feet. The key here is to get off the tee and make this gap. You know, you can fly over the top, put yourself out here setting up for the next shot. As you get out into this range, you start getting into the trees, and you got this big sand trap that plays as OB. You got to fly past it on your second shot, setting yourself up. Real long hole. Definitely want to play positioning here. What do you think, Josh?
You're absolutely right. You definitely want to be playing for your position. You're going to see back by that sand trap, a lot of players try to throw that left side because that gives you a really nice opening to actually approach the green from there. If you get stuck in the middle, there are so many trees in the way that it's really hard to get towards the bucket.
Yeah, it makes it navigating very difficult. Yeah. And there's a lot of OB too. This is lined. It comes in on those trees right there on the left. Yeah, that's a great position.
Yep, gonna be right there by the short pad there, looking right up that left side.
Look like you put a good move on it.
Got clear around the corner. Yep. Scott electing again to go big wide spike hyzer placement.
Look like you got up there.
Mm-hmm. John's going to be flirting with that sand trap if he doesn't clear it.
Ooh, hard to see. It looked like it went past it, but that's hard to see. Scott lining up. He generates a lot of power with a very minimal run-up.
He really does.
I feel like that portion where you just landed, you can really, I mean, you'd be in the wrong spot with the way those trees are.
Absolutely, yeah. I'm a little worried about that. Tim's taking the more traditional way that I've seen this hole played, up on that left side. Still ending a little bit more right than I think he wanted, but I think he'll be all right. If this has got to fight back, get out of that, it's unfortunate.
He got a good shot down there.
Yep, I think he's going to be putting for his birdie. Not quite in the circle, but certainly putting. That last little pine tree.
Yeah, it's kind of a blocker there. You got to get under it or fly by it. Scott's sending one down there.
Yes, a little bit deep, actually.
Oh, nearly drops it.
Bounces in the bowl and out of it. I've seen a lot of shots do that when they come in with speed.
Yeah, kind of little.
Oh, good run there from Scott.
He thought he had it. He threw his hands up. Yeah, you almost get like a little skateboard ramp action on this.
But this is this is a tricky pin to be shooting at because it's down in that bowl, especially when you're outside a little bit, getting the right height and the right drop so that you can actually get it in there instead of sending it over.
Yeah, you're right on that. It cuts down your angle the further you are out, so the hill starts to come in play.
Mm-hmm.
All right, Tim.
Good hit from Tim there.
Yeah, he played that just about textbook, I'd say.
Yeah. John cleaning up his par there. He's got an interesting putt. He's got kind of one of those little hitch putts.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I noticed that. Yeah, it's interesting to see all the different varieties of how people, and it's just pretty much what you develop, huh?
Yep, what works for you.
All right, hole 7. What I would consider one of the harder ones on this course. I'm not a huge fan of this hole, to be honest. But yeah, 830. key is positioning off of the tee, putting yourself out here and setting up for your shot in on the green. Obviously, you want to get it as far down this fairway as possible in play, and then the flight in here is kind of choked up a little bit, or bottlenecks as it gets down to the basket.
Yeah, you really just want to leave yourself a shot to approach the actual green here. That's so guarded and guarded. If you don't have the right angle to attack it, you're not going to be able to get a putt at it.
Yeah, then you're trying to fly it in from some strange angle or strange flight.
This is one of the holes on the course that feels like no matter where you put your drive, no matter how happy you are, you're always stuck behind a tree. Like there's just a few trees out in the middle of the fairway, but you're always stuck behind one.
I totally agree with that. I do like the short pin. That's a kind of neat with all the rock feature around it.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, that might
John Go will be there?
It was hard to tell from that camera angle.
Oh, Noah's going to be flirting with it too? Or is he going to push far enough forward? Going to get caught up.
Tree saved him from OB, but
I think so.
A little short.
Scott keeping it low, not messing with that OB. Just going to squares the tree, but he's going to have good placement there, good run up.
A little bank shot to keep him away from the OB.
We had a lot of discussion about this hole, making it a par 4 or a par 5, and Wes was the one who ultimately made the decision to just call this a par 4. But I definitely feel like getting a 4 on this hole just great.
Yeah, this is one of those that I would definitely consider it in between, 4 or 5. And
Tim hangs that out a little wide, but is it going to get back? Oh, just hops back in bounds.
Nice. Yeah, I feel like that's something that disc golf needs to move towards is, creating those pars a little more generous. I feel like they're kind of getting stingy with them.
I agree.
Recently I watched a ball golf video, and they were showing how there's actually a par 6 out in Colorado.
Really?
And the guy shows how he plays it, and because it was 800 yards. So you got to wonder, should we look at the equivalent in footage, and adjust our par a little more?
I think that's a fair conversation to have. We only had, what do we got on here? We had actually no throws on this hole, and this hole played just slightly over par at a 108. Actually, it played way over par. It did play at a 108. So this one, I think there's a fair argument to say make this a par 5, and
I'll leave that up to you.
Let the 4 be a birdie. Yeah.
I'll leave that up to you to
We'll
take.
be having more discussions about that coming in the next year for sure.
All right. Scott with a nice layup there.
Don't roll away too. Okay, you got caught up there.
Those are the worst, when you feel like you made it, just bounces off the rim.
Just a little bit right and outside for Tim, unfortunately.
Yeah.
Good punch out of the woods there for John.
Yeah, he was pretty handcuffed back there. Couple bogeys that adding to your statistics there.
Yep, exactly.
Scott with the par.
Playing it pretty just the way it should be played. A shot out in the open, a shot out in the open, and approaching the putt.
Oh, he's the only 4 on the card.
Yeah.
All right, that takes us into hole 8, 230 par 3. It's a decent little hole. The trees make it real difficult for what should be a pretty routine 2. You got to navigate a tough line here.
You got a couple of options. You can take the inside line here that Scott's throwing, but there is also a little bit of an outside line you can take with the righty backhand hyzer with something a little more stable. Try to really avoid that OB, which is on the inside swamp there on the left side.
Yeah.
Looks like so far all of our players have elected to just go with a direct route up the middle with good results.
Yeah, that's good positioning there.
Gonna have a roller.
Yeah, did not see that coming. Almost worked out. He'll be looking at it from there.
Yeah. Not a single backhand off the tee.
Yeah, that surprises me, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
Being a lefty, I mean, I throw the Anheuser, but
Right.
I'm not a huge fan of that line. I tend to hit these trees right here when I'm coming in.
Same. Yeah, trying to get in between those two big trees there to just hit that last gap. Ooh, great putt out of Noah.
Nice work. Yeah, and the key is to keep it low because you get to that start getting near that OB road pretty quick once you make it.
And then when you're high too, if you do kick a tree, you can get smashed either way into the road or into the OB. And if you're lower, you got the chance to stand at least in the fairway, so you can at least pitch up and save your par.
Yeah, definitely.
Ooh,
Scott. A little no chain action there.
Right? Just kind of ringing it in.
Yeah.
But they count.
So when you just kind of take a breath after.
Mm-hmm. Still looks like a 2 on the scorecard.
Yep, that's right. So hole 9, this is a challenging one for sure. With the road on the right, you want to stay away from that, but it's a big flight up here. Definitely playing aggressive can pay off if you can get up into this mouth area. More conservative play will set you up nicely for a chance at birdie, but the closer you get to that mouth, the better you have just throwing it up here and getting that easy 3. So.
Absolutely, and you can kind of see from this angle, like it is still pretty pinched off. It's really easy to make the mistake of throwing too straight on this hole and not finishing back left enough to get inbounds or get left enough that you can actually easily approach that mouth.
Yeah, then it kind of forces you to play over and through the trees down when you get down near the green.
Mm-hmm.
You see some interesting play when players are out of position on this one.
Oh, absolutely.
Some guys go big down the road and try and come in.
And try to swing in the backside. Yeah, I have seen that before. It can work, but it's a really dicey throw.
Yeah, you're putting a lot of risk on it.
Yeah, this is my sponsored hole too. Got my little T sign up there.
Oh, awesome. So talk about your sponsor then?
Oh, I just it's because my club runs the tournament. I like to throw a little bit of flavor and a little bit of money, my own money towards helping out, and so got my sponsor sign up there with my PDGA. Nothing special, but
oh, nice. Yeah, just a little kick in. Nice.
Yep.
It's always great.
I was also the one, me and buddy Nick Randall, shout out to him, who helped paint all the circles on this course.
Oh, good work. Yeah, It takes a lot to run these tournaments. All the flagging, painting. It's amazing the work that players, club members will put in to put on a great event. Yeah.
There's a lot of prep and a lot of work that goes into this course. We had a lot of great volunteers out here spotting and everything. Oh, it just sticks it in there. Good work, Noah.
Yeah, that's great. He was kind of contradiction to your left side push out there,
I think he was, yeah.
He got the lucky catch there.
This guy's just making short work of this.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you can see they all played it smart, didn't play for that big gamble out over the road.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, personally, I don't really see the need for that. If you just play out there, give yourself a look into the gap. The 3 is pretty routine. So.
Yep. And that comes to the end of our front 9. Looks like we actually got Tim Barham leading the event at this point, followed by Scott Conway, Michael Johansson, and Noah.
Yeah, thanks for tuning in and watching the front 9 coverage of round 3 of the CCR Open. I'm Chili here with Josh, and tune in next time and see the back 9 coverage.